SkyNet has become self-aware.
Holy shit, it is aware. I only play that because I got a message today because I do a lot of Google reviews. If I go somewhere and I like the service or the product, I'm going to give it a good review. I think that that's a nice thing to do to companies. Every now and then, I'll give a negative review. But there's two situations that happened. In one, I noticed maybe it was like a month ago. I'm like, I don't recall giving this restaurant a 1-star review. I usually, if anything, if I give a review, especially a negative review, I put words to it. I don't just put the star. I feel like that's only fair. I'm like, I don't remember doing that. And there was like 2 of them, maybe 3. I don't remember. I'm like, well, I don't remember doing that. And then today, I get a notification from Google Reviews that says, hey, so-and-so responded to your review. I'm like, I see the company. I'm like, I've never been there. It was some workout facility said, hey, thanks for your 5-star review, Scott. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you're receiving a whole bunch of benefits, blah, 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 blah. Like, I've never been there before, but it was a 5-star review, so I'm going to leave it. But basically, guys, if you see a post from me on Google Review, if there's no words written to it, I probably didn't write it or I didn't give the review. If there's words associated with it, then I did. So isn't that weird? I feel like SkyNet, it's infiltrating my reviews. It's this, then God knows what else. Apparently, DeHuff gave this dildo a 2-star review. Oof, better not get that one. Whoa. If I gave a dildo a 2-star review, first of all, it wouldn't be a dildo. It'd be a pocket pussy. And then there's too much teeth in this pocket pussy. I would say that, right? I would say that. I'm not just going to give a 2-star review. Isn't that weird? I don't know. I think it concerns me. Like I said, I'll leave the 5 stars on the workout facility because at least that's a positive thing. But I have to go through all my reviews I've ever done because now I'm like, did somehow it doesn't even make sense to me, but somehow like somebody got into, maybe I'm still logged in at the radio station. You motherfucker. I'm blaming somebody else. This is what it's probably, unless it was me at night scrolling and then I'm like half asleep and then I give 1-star reviews to every. That's always a possibility. But let's just go ahead and start pointing the finger at other people. This is somebody else's fault, not me. I didn't do this. SkyNet or somebody at a company I used to work for. I have an idea. Let's give bad reviews under Duff's name. Boy, that is a dumb thing to do, sir. You got no life, do you? You don't. I don't know. Whatever happened, it was just kind of bizarre, and I don't like that. Don't like it. So I went back on at least one of the barbecue places, and I think I changed them all to 5-star, but then I went back because recently we went to this place, and I gave an actual review. I was like, this place is great, blah, blah, blah. I think that was GQ Barbecue. Really good place to eat. So I'm always looking for good barbecue, okay? Good food in general. There's a good place, especially the mom and pop places I love. Some of the hole-in-the-wall places, those are always good places to go grab some grub. Oh. I'm looking for a good food sponsor, too. Exchange of, we're partners, and I'll advertise for you. You give me some money, maybe some food on the side, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's always good. If you get one free burrito once a week, okay? They're like, fuck yeah. I'll do one on Friday, then I'll get one on Monday. Okay? Start, that way, and then I'll go on a fast, and then the following week, it'll be great. It'll be worth it. Totally worth it. Be jonesing. I had sorry, now I'm thinking about food. I went to Snarf's. I love Snarf's. That right now, Snarf's is my favorite sandwich place. And the bread, everything, they just pack in so much of the meat, and it's not overloaded with veggies. There's veggies on it, but let's be honest, the star of the show is the meat, cheese, and the bread. It's not a bunch of like, we're just going to put in a bunch of lettuce, tomato, blah, 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 blah. Nope, nope, nope. I am full by the time I'm done with those. Ooh, I got the Italian. So good, so good. Bet you didn't think I'd go on that, bit of a tangent to start things off. I'm sorry. I love food. Okay. Can't help it. It makes me happy. When I'm feeling blue, what do I like to do? Eat food. So fuck you. Fuck you. Anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening, as well as click on the like button, or listening or watching. I should say that. I keep forgetting to change that. Subscribe. Yeah, okay. Anyway, today's show is presented to you by Kirkwall Group as well as Bet Online. In fact, Bet Online is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, Bet Online is your ultimate game day companion with the largest selection of odds on everything from the NBA, college basketball to NHL and UFC. Bet Online continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, Bet Online has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline.ag. Go there right now. It's Bet Online. The game starts here. Speaking of starting, let's do it. Let's jump into some headlines.
Let's go! Let's go!
And now, here are the headlines.
This is an odd situation. I don't know how I'd handle it. Thieves stole a credit card. I don't know if you've ever had your credit card compromised, but it's fucking annoying. They're like, I don't remember buying this random shit. Like somebody out there keeps, we've had it happen twice. They stole a credit card. We get a new one, new number and everything. And it's like from the same company, a company we've never used before. So it's just fucking annoying. But you're like, the fuck? I feel like there's no consequences for those dickheads that steal credit cards, and it drives me nuts. But anyway, thieves stole a credit card. They used that credit card number to buy a lottery ticket. That lottery ticket ended up winning over $523,000, $523,000 to be exact. The victim of the credit card thievery is like, hey, how about we go halvesies? I don't think he deserves half. I think he deserves all of it. Give them the dollar back. Okay? Something like that. Here, keep the dollar. There you go. That's frustrating. That should be all his. You stole it. I guess the same premise would be like, hey, you stole my credit card. You ordered a pizza. I deserve to have the pizza. Okay? You also owe me money or what? Or you know what? Just keep the money. I'll take the pizza. Something like that. If you go to a brothel, you bought a prostitute, I guess. I guess it's only fair. What if we go halvesies on that one? How do you think that should play out? They stole the credit card. They used that credit card to buy a lottery ticket. They won. The thieves shouldn't get that money. The guy should get all of the money because there was a winner, and it's not like playing the lottery is an illegal thing. So somebody's supposed to get the money. That guy should get the money. I don't see how I'm wrong in that situation. Because it sure as shit better not be those guys, whoever stole it. That's fucking annoying. Be like, come here. You guys are the ones that stole my credit card and you want all this money? Yeah, we are. Go whack. Kick him right in the dick. Okay? Fuck you. Give me that money, you pumpkin pie haircutted freak. Sorry. had a Dumb and Dumber flashback. This lady wrote, I'm terrified of spiders, so I started sleeping in a tent on my bed. Hey, talk about a moment killer. Good luck with your dating life. Could you imagine you're going over to, whether it's a lady or a dude's house, you're about to, shit's going to get crazy. We're going to get naked and start sticking things where they belong. Kayla, I'm just saying that. Right? And then you go to the bed and then there's like a tent on there. Is that a Coleman? What the fuck? That's just creepy. How about this? Clean up your house, get it sprayed by a pest control company, or you can just go to Home Depot, you can go to Lowe's, you can go to Ace Hardware. There's a lot of places you can buy this. You can buy like a gallon or 2-gallon jug of pest control poison stuff. It's not that hard to use. Very friendly to use. Spray the corners, spray the entryways, anywhere spiders can hide, anywhere that they can enter your home, you spray it. That's it. Not that fucking hard. Don't spray it on food, because that would be dumb. That's such a moment killer. I just can't imagine going and seeing a tent on some lady's bed. They're like, you know what? It's getting late. It's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I gotta get up early. Sorry. So bizarre. I get arachnophobia as a thing. I've seen the movie. I heard that they're going to remake Arachnophobia, and that actually frightens me. Because Arachnophobia, from whenever the fuck they made it, was that in the 90s? Something like that? Whenever they made that movie, that was frightening. Made my skin crawl. I can only imagine now with CGI how much more frightening that movie's going to be. Not a fan of spiders. Not a fan of them. But not to the point where I'm going to put a fucking tent on my bed and live in a tent. Stupid. Jesus Christ, people. It'd be funny, though, to prank that person if you're friends with them. Just put spiders in the middle of her tent. Make them wolf spiders, and they're not going to hurt you. I don't think. I don't know. I'm not a spider guy. I don't know. A 23-year-old woman was arrested on Friday and is accused of serially urinating on products in local stores. I'm going out on a limb. There's something wrong with her. Okay, she has a few screws loose in her noggin. Okay, according to the police, she had been taking videos of her pissing on things, and then she was posting them onto some website going back to 2021. She's been doing this for 4 years, pissing on things. It's fucking gross. It makes me wonder, like, what people are fucking disgusting. It makes you wonder how many times you or someone you know has interacted with something like that, a product that, could you imagine you buy a pillow and then you open it up, go to lay on it, and it smells like piss? Oh my God, that's disgusting. Go to eat a banana, go to eat, anything, and it's like, why does it taste funny? Why does it taste? It smells like R. Kelly. That one time I was over at his place, but I guess at one of the places she did this, the financial loss just for this one place was in excess of $1,500 in destroyed merchandise as well as cleaning costs. And that's just one of the places that she's probably done it to places that they don't know about. Oh my God, so disgusting. What would you do if you caught somebody doing that? What are you doing? Just taking a piss. Taking a piss. I was watching something on TikTok. God bless TikTok. Fucking stupid. There was this guy, going over this influencer that got in trouble. He was this asshole prankster that would do like over the line pranks to people. And the one that really got this dude in trouble was he took bug spray, poison, and started spraying it on the produce items at a local grocery store. He's spraying it on tomatoes, apples, bananas, then went over to the deli and sprayed a fucking rotisserie chicken. You don't do that to chickens. Maybe a banana. The chicken, you went too far. You sick son of a bitch. But anyway, he was doing that, and he went home, posted it, probably made a good chunk of change off of it, but it made people lose their shit when they saw him doing that. How many people went and purchased an item that he had sprayed and didn't realize it? They could get sick from that shit. Oh, God, that pisses me off. People, again, those are the people that need to be banned from social media. Anybody that is like pissing or spraying shit on food or pranking people that you don't know. I can't stand it. Like I see those people that dress up as like a bush and they're on a busy street and they're like, scare people. Would I be upset if the person being pranked just, broke that other guy's jaw, the plant guy's jaw? No, I wouldn't be upset. That makes sense to me, right? You're going to do that to the wrong person and get your lights knocked the fuck out. And I don't think many people would have sympathy for that. I hate that shit. Now, the lady I'm talking about with the pee thing, she's probably fucked up in the head, right? The other guy, he's just fucking stupid as shit, right? It's disgusting. Speaking of dumb things to get you clout on social media, there is a trend going on social media, especially TikTok. Hashtag dropping things on my foot. And yes, from the TikTok hashtag, TikTokers are dropping heavy objects or painful objects onto their feet. This one dude I found, he dropped a brick on his foot. He dropped a dart on his foot. He dropped, I want to say there was like a toaster or some other, I don't know what it was. But he's just dropping shit on his feet, and they're rating it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being extremely painful. Where does it rank? And some people are like, I'm dropping a pen or a marker on my foot. That's a 1. But then you got these other guys who are like, that's a 10. My God. That's our future, folks. These people are going to be bitching and complaining because it hurts to walk across the room in 20 years. I don't know why I have arthritis in my feet so bad. I'm so young. Well, probably because you were dropping shit on there. Remember when you dropped a computer on your foot or you dropped a, old school television? Shit like that. Come on, man. I dropped a couch on my foot once and I almost blacked out because it landed right on the toenail and like immediately the toe was like purple. As far as the toenail was purple, had to go to a foot doctor and then they just removed the nail. Felt so much better once they did that, like night and day. Holy crap, it looked gross, but it was so much better. Don't fuck with your feet, okay? I don't know much about things in life, but if you have happy feet, things are good. Your feet hurt, not so good. Not so good. Quit dropping shit on your feet, morons. That's a viral trend. Some of these people are making money off of that. This is why I'll never go viral for shit like that. Because, no, don't feel like it. Don't feel like hurting myself for stupid clicks. So annoying. How about the same people that drop things on my foot? I'll do hashtag kick you in the dick, and then I'll go over there and just kick them in the dick. Okay, how about that? That's the be like, hey, I saw that you were doing hashtag dropping things on my foot. Yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm doing one too. It's called hashtag kicking in the dick. Hashtag kicking it, whack, and just kick them right in the dick. Ladies, you're open game too. Okay, kick him in the vag. Okay, I'll do both. We got sports coming up. Some great conversation when it comes to sports. But first, if you're running the business, you need help with the back of the house. You need someone with experience and is trustworthy. You need the Kirkwall Group. They got over 30 years of experience. Richard and the Kirkwall Group understands that you and your business deserve someone who's efficient, timely, accurate, cost-effective, focused on your success, and is working to save you money. Kirkwall Group can help you with your bookkeeping, accounting management services like CFO, controller, accounting manager, projects, and support, as well as tax planning and preparation, income, property tax, sales, and use tax. What you need to do, just go to kirkwallgroup.net, kirkwallgroup.net, Kirk with a K. See everything they can do for you and your business. Set up a free 30-minute consultation. Richard and the Kirkwall Group are going to help you out as much as they can. kirkwallgroup.net. Kirkwall Group. They count what counts for you. And you know what we need to do now? Let's do it. Let's jump into some sports.
Going deep, tight ends and long balls.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Oh, gross!
It's sports with the Huff.
Well. Finally. The New York Yankees are finally pulling their heads out of the back end, okay? They had a big-time press conference to announce something that they've changed after 49 years. 49 years! And you know who's best to describe what just happened? Stephen A. Smith of ESPN.
Live on SportsCenter.
Hold on. I'm interrupting SportsCenter right now.
Okay.
A 20-minute press conference over facial hair?
Isn't that ridiculous?
I mean, what a disgrace. I couldn't believe it. I'm a Yankee fan. You know I'm a diehard Yankee fan. I'm trying to keep my cool. You understand what I'm saying? But I mean, damn, you ain't won a World Series title since 2009. You ain't been the one since then until last year. You got romped by the Dodgers. Yeah. And facial hair is the reason there was a press conference? Okay, I'll take the basketball question.
You got it off your chest, though. It feels good. Yeah, I can't believe we talked about it on SportsCenter. All right, let's talk about your Knicks.
All right, so what happened? Yankees dropped their ban on beards 49 years after it was imposed by their owner, George Steinbrenner. First of all, that was a dumb rule. Can't have any facial hair or beards, whatever. It's fucking stupid. But they changed it. It's ridiculous. To Stephen A's point, why would you even do a 20-minute press conference? That should be a little add-on to a press conference. Oh, by the way, we just talked for 30 minutes about this, and this. By the way, we're getting rid of the 49-year ban on beards. Players can now have beards. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. That's what it should have been. Or how about this? I know the Broncos do this all the time. Nuggets, Avs, Rockies. They just send out an email. Hey, by the way, some changes going on. One thing that we're going to do, we're getting rid of the ban on beards. Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Okay. You don't need a 20-minute press conference. Here's what's annoying, thinking about it. Back when I used to cover press conferences, whether I would go out there or I would be back at the studio cutting them up and stuff like that. If we sent a reporter out there, let's say there was a ban on beards at Coors Field for the Rockies. Let's just pretend that for a second. One, you got travel time, you got organization of your audio, you got you go out there, you set up, you do the press conference, you come back, you drive back, And then meanwhile, you're also having somebody cut up the sound at the studio. So it's a big waste of fucking time. I'd be furious if they sent me out there, be like, hey, you got to go cover this. And then, because you don't know what it's about. They just said we got a big, important press conference coming up today at whatever time. And then you go there thinking it's something important. But no, it's just about facial hair. Ridiculous. So fucking, just send out an email. How many times at your job do you go to a meeting and afterwards you're like, they could have just sent a fucking email on this shit? Really, just a well thought out email would have worked instead of a meeting that took like an hour. Didn't even get pizza. Fucking bullshit. That used to happen all the time. It probably happens to you all the time. I used to have a boss that got tired of all these meetings, and he would just make it so, please respond. Like, he'd put it at the bottom, wouldn't make it very obvious, but he'd say, please respond back acknowledging that you read this email. And you would just do that. And if you didn't do that, he knew you didn't read the email. So there's nothing wrong with just sending out a fucking email blast instead of doing another wasted, meeting. Or in this case with the Yankees, just send out a press release. That's it. So fucking dumb. Talk about wasting everybody's time. Time is money, buddy. Those people could have been busy doing something else. Buffalo Sabres broadcaster Rob Ray got hit in the face during the game. What you need to do is listen to this audio. See if you can tell when he actually got hit in the face.
Puck is dropped and it's 4-0 here in the opening period. And Razor just took another one.
Yeah, I got a couple there in the eyebrow, a couple little stitches. But
all right, so where did it hit first? Or is that all in one motion?
Right where the golf ball is, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not normal. That's not normal, so.
Look at you knowing where every camera is.
I got it, man.
Oh, my God. Dude got cracked in the face. I love that he's just like, fuck. I don't know what I would do if I got hit with a puck. If you don't know, if you've never held a hockey puck, if it's room temperature, it still would hurt, okay? But if it's a frozen puck, it makes it even worse. Because if it's room temperature, it's just a hard rubber, okay? You get a thing frozen, it's insane. It's a fucking rock. And I know this wasn't like behind the goal, so it wasn't like a full-on slap shot. It's not like it's going 100 some miles an hour. It's still going a decent amount of speed. And to get cracked right in the face like this dude did, holy shit. My God. That to a fucking hurt so bad. And he got stitches. Dude got stitches in the face. But we also got something even more special out of this moment, guys. We got a new soundbite. And when you take that soundbite and you manipulate it a little bit, it's beautiful and dirty all wrapped up in one.
Puck is dropped and it's 4-0.
Anybody got a cigarette? Oh my God. That's terrible. Oh, where is that one? Oh, I have it. I was going to say Mark Mosier. Mark Mosier does the play-by-play for the Colorado Avalanche. Somebody I worked with for several years, and he's just an amazing talent. The best soundbite I got from him is this.
It pisses me off.
That's nowhere near as good as the other one. Okay, I'm just saying, Mo, step up your game. If you could drop an F-bomb every now and then, that would be great. Get hit in the face once or twice. I'm just saying. I do remember one time Moj was in studio. This was at our old studios off of Monaco. And it was in a break. His co-host for the day was a guy named Chad. Chad was goofing around with Moj. Chad took off his hat and threw it at Mosier. And the bill of the hat hit Moj right on the bridge of his nose, which had to have fucking stung. And it would have pissed me off too. Mosher was so pissed off. He's like, "You motherfucker!" I don't know if that's what he said exactly. In my mind, that's how he said it. But I was like, "Oh my God." I thought they were going to fight. And then Chad was trying not to laugh so bad. It was so funny. I remember that. That was great, good stuff. I wonder if Moj remembers that. Moj has a little bit of a temper, but such a good dude. Amazing talent. Amazing talent. If I were to make a Mount Rushmore of uber talents in Colorado broadcasting, Mark Mosier has to be on it. I don't know who the rest would be. I don't. But I know for a damn fact Moj would be on it because he's fucking phenomenal. I loved working with Moj. He can talk any subject, even though he's doing all this work for the Avalanche, doing play-by-play, which is a lot of work, a lot of research and study and all this stuff. He could sit there and still break down so many other things, which is, I guess I got a broadcasting boner for Mark Mosier. There you go. You're welcome, Moj. He doesn't listen, so it's okay. The NFL Combine starts this week. And if you don't know what the Combine is, it's just basically guys that are entering the NFL draft after they're leaving college football. They get evaluated by scouts, GMs, coaches of NFL teams. And whether they're doing like shuttle runs or, 40-yard dash, or they're doing, passing drills, or they're doing how many bench presses can you do? How many times can you bench 225 pounds, stuff like that? How good do you look in your underwear? They'll do some interviews as well, just to see if they, what kind of individual you are. It's an interesting thing, especially for guys they've been invited to the Combine and they might be on the verge of being a higher draft pick. This can influence you to go to be a higher draft pick, or if you fuck up in the Combine, it could ruin your draft. So it's an interesting thing. And the reason I bring this up too is Shedeur Sanders, former CU Buff quarterback, is not going to participate in the actual testing, all the events in the Combine. But he is going to meet with teams in Indianapolis, because that's where the Combine is. And he is going to do the interviews, which I think is smart. And it's not like he's the first quarterback to do this. I don't think he deserves a lot of harsh criticism for this, because just a year ago, future Chicago Bears quarterback Caleb Williams decided, I'm not going to go. Guess what? He was the number one pick in the draft last year. So him missing or opting out of the Combine worked out well for him. Guess who else didn't go? Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels ended up going on to win the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Commanders. So guess what? He did well. Also, New England Patriots quarterback Drake May didn't participate in the Combine. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think if anything, it can hurt your status. If you have a slightly bad day at the Combine, it can fuck you up. It can fuck up your draft status. And somebody like Shedeur Sanders, who already is a mixed bag of you either like him or you don't, I think he's better off not participating in the festivities, and he's just going to do the interviews. He has 4 years of tape. You want to see how good he can react in a game? Go look at the tape. Not out here where he's doing drills. You can be a good practice player and be a shitty game day player, and vice versa. You could be a shitty practice player, but you do great. You excel in games. It can happen. So you don't want to have, mixed things on there. I think he is better off. Shedeur Sanders is better off not participating in the combine. Yes, he's doing the interviews. I think that's good. I think he is at a stage where it would more likely hurt him if he participated in the combine. There'd be too much attention on every little detail. Oh, he missed the throw here. Guess what? Draft status, right down the shitter. So and here's the thing. I want Shedeur to be successful, just not against the Denver Broncos. Okay. I don't mind if he gets drafted by the Raiders. Good for him. Just want you to fail 2 times a season. That's against the Denver Broncos. Okay? That's what I want to see. Wherever he ends up. I still think Shedeur is going to end up being a top 10 draft pick. What is the 2025 NFL draft order? Let's see this real quick. Let's see. I'm not doing my mock draft. Let's see. Titans have number 1 overall pick. I guess they could pick him, or the Browns. They have 2. Giants are 3rd. 2. Patriots 4th. No. Jaguars, no. Let's see. Raiders at 6. I could see the Raiders aiming to get him, and maybe the Raiders do some moving around, and they try to move up in the draft. I don't know. Jets are going to be interesting. Looking at the Jets, what is their biggest need? I think their biggest need is quarterback, obviously. I don't think I'm going out on a limb there when I say that. But there's a lot of options for Shedeur Sanders to go. If you just look at those top 10, the Saints are 9, the Bears are 10. If you look at those, those 2 teams don't need a quarterback. Carolina Panthers, they need a quarterback. New York Jets, they need a quarterback. Raiders, they need a quarterback. Jaguars do not. Okay? So that's 3 that don't. Patriots do not need a quarterback. So that's 4. So Giants, yes, they do. Browns, yes, they do. So 60%, or 6 out of the 10 of the top 10, or the draft order, need a quarterback. There's a really good chance that Shedeur Sanders gets in that draft, or in the top 10. It's not going out on a limb. If somehow he gets bumped out of the top 10, whoever gets him is going to get a hell of a deal. Shedeur Sanders is going to be a great quarterback. He just needs to be humbled a little bit, and I think that would actually be a good thing for him. Imagine him going, say, 13th or 14th, whatever. I don't know who's at that spot. It doesn't matter. The idea is if he goes outside of the top 10, it's going to humble him. And it's going to make him have that chip on his shoulder, which is very important in sports, of you constantly trying to prove people wrong. You fucked up by not drafting me. Guess what? I'm going to go out there and prove a point. I think it might be a good thing. Might be a good thing. I'm still curious about where Travis Hunter ends up going. I don't know who ends up taking him. And he really does need to only be a defensive back, and you use him as a receiver sparingly, just certain packages. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's not a good idea to use him as a receiver full time. You just use him as the number 4, number 5 type of receiver, right? You just bring him in every now and then type of thing. But you don't want him to be a consistent. I don't think he's good enough to be a number 1, number 2, number 3. But that's fine. You could disagree with me all you want, but you can also, you know what I'm going to say, eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, there you go. Thank you guys so much for joining the show. Really appreciate it. Hit the like button wherever you're listening. Also, click on subscribe. Also, big thanks to, I said also a lot, and that really bugs me. Sorry. Thanks to Kirkwall Group. Check them out at kirkwallgroup.net. Also, big thanks to Bet Online. It's DeHuff Uncensored. Let's continue to move forward. I'll talk to you next time.